Welcome back to my channel, everyone. My name is Melissa and I am a licensed esthetician, and today's video is a brow wax demo. Thank you so much to my guests for allowing me to record this. We have decided to thin them out a little bit more than normal and try to even out her brows as much as possible, and right now you can see us discussing her goals for her brows. I am then going to start adding some powder to the brows and all the areas that I will be waxing. It looks like a lot of powder, but most of it will be brushed off with a spoolie. You don't want to put too much powder because it can actually work against you and not in your favor when it comes to waxing the brows, and it won't do a good job of gripping the hairs. So just be aware of that. After brushing the brows upward, I go in with my handy dandy little scissors and just trim the brows slightly. You don't want to trim too much because you do want to still be able to work with the brows after. If you need to go back and trim more, you can always do that. But remember, if you trim too much, you can't bring that hair back. So little by little works best. To begin waxing, I like to start off with the lower half portion of the outer area of the brow, and I like to work slowly and in sections, so I will not be doing a full pass of wax underneath the whole entire area of the brow because I feel like I have better control of it this way. I will put the strip down, put some pressure, and pull the hairs in the opposite direction of hair growth. I will then work my way forward into the inner portion of the lower half of the brow and shape it as closely as possible to the hairs that are growing and the hairs that she wants to be removed. Again, I work little by little, so I'll take off the hair growth that has already occurred, and then if she wants them thinner, I'll go back and clean them up with my tweezers. I am also working with soft wax, which for me works way better than hard wax on that brow area, just for more precision and just for that clean, like really cleaned up brow look. So that's why I am using soft wax on the brows. Now I will be working on the upper portion of the brow. So first I will brush out the brows in the direction of growth and then start my waxing. Now I will work on the other side, and you can see exactly what I was doing previously, step by step. Just a quick reminder, you don't want to wax the same area twice using soft wax because you run the risk of removing the skin from that area. So what I do recommend is either you tweeze the area that you want to have the hair removed, or you can actually use a hard wax to clean up that area. Now I'm showing you how I wax the top area of the brows in one swift pass without having to use more applicators or more wax. So I grab one big glob of wax and I just place it on the upper area of the brow and bring it as close as possible to the shape that we need. And then I'll use a strip and remove the wax like that. You can tweak your waxing to match your own preference and your style of waxing. This is just a demo to show you that there are other ways of waxing. Just make sure you remove all of the wax from the face or the area that's being waxed, because nobody likes to get sent home with wax all over their face. Now is the time where I wax the center part of the brows. There may or may not be any stray hairs here, but I do like to clean it up just in case, and it does really tie the whole look of waxing the brows together. if that makes any sense. Let me know what your favorite part of waxing is when it comes to the brows. I then go ahead to brush the brows in a natural hair growth direction to see if I need to work on waxing or trimming or anything like that. And as you can see here, I actually did need to trim a bit more, and that's why I told you to do a little at a time. Now I'm soothing the brow area with some calendula oil, post wax oil, and putting it all over the areas that were waxed. It does smell delicious, smells like marshmallows, and it does help in removing the wax as well. Now, instead of using a facial tissue, I am using a wax strip to wipe off any areas that may have wax. Just be careful and gentle with the area. Now I'll tweeze any stray hairs that were left behind and any hairs that are too close to the brow line that I want to make super crisp, I will tweeze as well. When tweezing, you also want to make sure to hold the skin taut, in other words, nice and tight, so that the skin is not being pulled and tugged, and it will be a lot more comfortable for your client. At this point is normally when I'll give the mirror to my guest so that they can see whether or not they want me to remove more hairs or if they like the way that their brows look. She liked the way that her natural brows came out, so I do like to add a clean up afterwards, which include some concealer underneath the brows and powder. So first I powder because I have already added the oil, so I want to dry out that area first, and then I'll add the concealer, and then I'll add the brow gel afterwards. This concludes my brow wax demo. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video.